الله الرحمن الرحيم. You know what has gone on, what has happened in the last few days with all the rains and all the floods. So many people have gone through so much of difficulty, so much of hardship. So one is we make dua for everybody, and we read Salatul Hajjat, make dua to Allah Ta'ala that Allah Ta'ala protects us. And if we can't give a huge amount in sadaqah, even 2 rand, if we give in sadaqah, in the eyes of Allah Ta'ala, it holds very great weight. So we should give a little bit of sadaqah and make dua for those people that have gone through difficulty. We make so much of shukr to Allah Ta'ala. Allah Ta'ala has protected us. The news has become such that on the news, people watch the news on the television. And on the news, they watch the whole world is burning. The whole world is in trouble. And we are sitting comfortably in our home. So we say, oh, we are okay because we are sitting in our home. But that is not how a mu'min and a believer should be. Our concern is the whole ummah. And people right until the day of Qiyamah. We worry about people right until the day of Qiyamah. We won't reach till the day of Qiyamah. But we make dua for people right until the day of Qiyamah. When we make dua for the marhumeen, we make dua for all from the time of Adam alayhi salam right until now. Every person that has passed away, we make dua for them. When we make Isal Thawab, we pass the rewards over for the people from Adam alayhi salam right until now. So a mu'min, his heart is very big. He worries about the entire ummah, not only himself and his family members. Today, I want to speak a little bit about Tahajjud. In the ayat of the Quran Sharif, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentions, وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَتَهَجَّدْ بِهِ نَافِلَةً لَكَ. Ya Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala instructs Nabi Kareem Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam that part of the night, O Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, make Tahajjud namaz. Here the singular has been used for Tahajjud, but the entire ummah is included in this. That not only Nabi Alayhi Salatu Wasallam, but the entire ummah, you also have to make Tahajjud namaz. What is Tahajjud? According to Tafsir al-Khazin, it is mentioned that Tahajjud is وَالتَّهَجُّدُ لَا يَكُونُ إِلَّا بَعْدَ النَّوْمِ. That tahajjud does not take place except after sleep. A person, he sleeps, and after sleeping, then a person gets up. Then a person reads tahajjud namaz. So in other words, after Isha, after Witr, etc., whatever nafil namaz we read, a person goes and sleeps, he wakes up, and then he performs tahajjud namaz. So this tahajjud namaz, Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala says that وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَتَهَجَّدْ بِهِ نَافِلَةً لَكَ. This is nafila for you. According to Qurtubi rahimahullah ta'ala, he says nafila. Nafila means khalisatan lak. This tahajjud namaz is particularly for you, O Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allah Ta'ala gave it to Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam that you read tahajjud namaz. And according to Tafsir Khazin, he says that nafila over here means za'idatan lak. This is an extra for you. Meaning the 5 daily salah, that is farad, that is obligatory upon you. And this tahajjud namaz, this is a zaid, this is also farad upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. That is why it comes in one narration of Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, where she said that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned that there are 3 things, that hunna faridatun alayya, that these 3 things Allah Ta'ala has made farad upon me. وَهِيَ سُنَّةٌ لَكُمْ. But for you it is sunnah. For me it is farad, but for you Allah has made it sunnah. The first thing Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam mentioned, al-witr. Witr was farad upon Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. But for the ummah it is sunnah. Obviously in the Hanafi mazhab there is difference of opinion. Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi says that it is wajib. But the students of Imam Abu Hanifa rahmatullahi alayhi, Imam Mohammed rahmatullahi alayhi, Imam Abu Yusuf rahmatullahi alayhi, they say it is sunnah. Imam Shafi rahmatullahi alayhi also says that the witr salah is a sunnah salah. So for Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam it was a farad. The second thing was siwak, that using of the miswak. For Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam it was farad to use the miswak. But for us it is a sunnah. And the third thing, wa qiyamul layl, that standing at night in tahajjud namaz, it was a farad for Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam. But for us it is something that is mustahab, it is a preferable act. If a person wants to do it, he can do it, and if he doesn't do it, there's no sin upon a person. Now how much of tahajjud should a person perform? It is mentioned, this Allah Ta'ala explained in Surah Muzammil. This ayat, وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَتَهَجَّدْ بِهِ, this is in Surah Bani Israel. And in Surah Muzammil, Allah Ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhal muzammil, oh the one that has wrapped himself up in a cloth. قُمِ اللَّيْلَ إِلَّا قَلِيلًا, that stand up at night. Stand up at night except for a small portion of the night. Meaning for a little while you sleep. But majority of the night you read tahajjud namaz. But the details is further. نِصْفَهُ أَوْ إِنْقُصْ مِنْهُ قَلِيلًا, that half the night spent in tahajjud namaz. Or you can decrease a little bit from that. Meaning either 1/3 or either half the night. أَوْ زِدْ عَلَيْهِ وَرَتِّلِ الْقُرْآنَ تَرْتِيلًا, or increase upon half the night. Either you make it half or you make it 2/3. So 3 amounts have been mentioned over here. Spend 1/3 of the night in tahajjud namaz, or either spend half of the night in tahajjud namaz, or either spend 2/3 of the night in tahajjud namaz. So initially, according to the kitab of tafsir, it is written, initially this tahajjud namaz was farad upon Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, And it was fard upon the Sahaba as well. They also had to perform tahajjud namaz. So Sahaba used to start their tahajjud namaz at night, but they tried to fulfill the quota, either the 1/3, either the half, or either the 2/3. They needed to fulfill the quota. But that was a time when there were no watches. So they did not know whether 1/3 of the night has passed, whether half the night has passed, or whether 2/3 of the night has passed. So when they did not know how much has passed, they feared that we haven't fulfilled the quota. So they continued reading and reading until the time came when it is Subah Sadiq. Already the time of Tahajjud has come to an end. It is already the time of Fajr namaz. It became so difficult upon Sahaba. Their feet started swelling. They got tired, Sahaba. Every night they are reading Tahajjud namaz. So this is in the beginning of the surah where Allah Ta'ala says, Ya ayyuhal muzammil qumil layla illa qalila. Hazrat Aisha radiallahu ta'ala says that 1 month after these initial verses were revealed, after 1 month, Allah Ta'ala revealed the verses that were at the end of the surah. Where Allah Ta'ala says, فَقْرَؤُوا مَا تَيَسَّرَ مِنْ, that read whatever is easy for you now. Now there's no more quota of 1/3 of the night, and half the night, and 2/3 of the night. Whatever you want to read, you read. If you want to read for 5 minutes, you read for 5 minutes. If you want to read for 10 minutes, read for 10 minutes. Whatever you want to read, you can read this in Tahajjud namaz. It is now no longer farad upon you, it is now mustahab upon you. So Allah Ta'ala made it easy for the ummah. Sahaba were such that Allah Ta'ala, when Allah Ta'ala describes the qualities of Sahaba, Allah Ta'ala says that you will see Sahaba, tarahum rukka'an sujjada. Sometimes they in ruku, sometimes they in sajda. This is referring to the Tahajjud namaz. Simahum fi wujuhihim min athari sujud. You will see marks on their faces because of the effect of sajda. Many people think that the mark that is referred to here is the mark on the forehead. This is not referring to the mark on the forehead. This mark that was on the face of Sahaba, this was actually that nur that Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala had blessed the Sahaba with. When you see them, their faces used to shine. And where did they get the shine? This shine actually came from Tahajjud namaz. Today, doctors are proving from a medical point of view that how is it that the face starts shining when a person makes excessive sajda. That when a person is standing, the heart is pumping blood. And to pump downwards is very easy. But to pump upwards, that is the effort, that is work. But when a person now goes into sajda, all the blood of the body, it gushes to the brain. So when it gushes to the brain, this is the movement of the blood that is on the face of a person. So you see now that freshness that is on the face of Sahaba. Today also, if a person has to look at a mu'min and he sees a person that doesn't have iman, you'll see the clear difference between the two of them. Look at the nur on the face of a mu'min and the believer. So Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala made this farad upon Nabi alayhi salam, and thereafter it became mustahab for the ummah. And then Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala mentions, Asa an yab'athaka rabbuka maqaman mahmuda, that soon your Rabb is going to elevate you. He's going to raise you to maqam mahmud. This is the same maqam mahmud we make dua in the adhan, after the adhan, when we making dua, wab'athu maqaman mahmuda. So what is maqam mahmud? It is mentioned, this is that shafa'at. Ash-shafa'atu lin-nas yawm al-qiyamah. This is the intercession of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam on the day of Qiyamah. That Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala gave him tahajjud namaz. And Allah gave him another great bounty that on the day of Qiyamah you will intercede. It is mentioned on the day of Qiyamah, the people, every nation, they will go to the Nabi. They will start with Adam alayhi salam. And they will tell Adam alayhi salatu wasalam that you make dua. This is your progeny. We are your children. Make dua first. Adam alayhi salam will say, I'm not worthy of that position. They will go to Ibrahim alayhi salam second. Ibrahim alayhi salam, they will tell him that you are Khalilullah. You are the friend of Allah. You start the shafa'at. You make shafa'at. Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam will say, I'm not worthy of that. They will then go to Musa alayhi salam. They'll tell Musa alayhi salatu wasalam, you are Kalimullah. You spoke to Allah Ta'ala. Make shafa'at. He says, I'm not worthy of it. They will then go to Isa alayhi salam. They will tell him that you are Ruhullah wa Kalimatu. You are the soul, the spirit of Allah Ta'ala, the word of Allah. He was born from the word. Allah said kun, and Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wasalam was born. He didn't have a father. So you are the Kalima of Allah Tabaraka wa Ta'ala. You make shafa'at. Hazrat Isa alayhi salatu wasalam will say, I'm not worthy of it. And finally they will come to Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. When they come to Nabi alayhi salam and they ask Nabi alayhi salam that, Ya Rasulullah, you make shafa'at for us. Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam will say, Ana laha, I am the one that will make shafa'at. Allah will then elevate Nabi alayhi salam to the place of maqam mahmud. And then Nabi alayhi salatu wasalam will make shafa'at for the ummah. We'll continue from here tomorrow, inshallah.